Have you ever heard of a friendship so unlikely, so heartwarming? It sounds like something straight out of a movie. Well, get ready, because today we're diving into the incredible true story of how a fluffy ginger cat became the unlikely savior of a tiny, struggling penguin. It's a tale that proves kindness knows no species. Our story begins at the St. Kilda Breakwater in Melbourne, Australia, a place famous for its colony of little blue penguins, also known as fairy penguins. These are the smallest penguins in the world, and they face a lot of dangers, from predators to harsh weather. In the late 1990s, the keepers at the colony noticed a heartbreaking trend. Foxes had found their way to the penguins' nesting grounds, and the population was dwindling at an alarming rate. It was a crisis. The little penguins were almost completely wiped out. The experts tried everything they could think of. They tried using human guards, they tried building fences, but the clever foxes always found a way through. The situation seemed hopeless. Just when everyone was about to give up, a local chicken farmer named Swampy Marsh had a revolutionary, almost crazy idea. Swampy had been using Maremma sheepdogs to protect his chickens from foxes for years. These dogs are an ancient Italian breed known for their incredible protective instincts. They don't hurt the animals they guard. They live with them and become part of their family, fiercely defending them from any threat. Swampy thought, if these dogs can protect chickens, why not penguins? It was a long shot. No one had ever tried to use a dog to guard a colony of wild penguins before. Many people were skeptical. Would the dogs harm the penguins? Would the penguins accept the dogs? It was a huge gamble, but with the colony on the brink of collapse, they had to try something drastic. So the Middle Island Maremma Project was born. The first dog to take on this incredible job was a gentle giant named Oddball. Now, let's fast forward a bit to our main characters. Meet Ralph, a charming, fluffy Maremma dog who was part of this amazing project. Ralph was a natural guardian, dedicated to his little penguin friends. But this story isn't just about Ralph. It is about a special bond he shared with a very special companion, a rescued orange tabby cat named Sway. Sway wasn't just any cat. He was found as a stray kitten and was adopted by Ralph's family. From the very beginning, Ralph and Sway were inseparable. They ate together, slept together, and played together. Ralph, the big protective dog, was incredibly gentle with his little feline brother. And Sway, with his bold and curious nature, seemed to learn a thing or two about being a guardian from his big brother. He would often follow Ralph around, observing everything he did with wide, intelligent eyes. One day, something happened that would test this unusual family. The keepers found a tiny penguin chick that had been abandoned by its parents. It was weak, cold, and wouldn't have survived the night on its own. They brought the little chick back to the research station, hoping for a miracle. They tried to keep it warm and feed it, but the chick was fading fast. It was stressed, scared, and refused to eat. It seemed like another tragedy was unavoidable. Ralph, being the gentle soul he was, sensed the distress. He lay down near the chick's enclosure, whining softly, as if trying to offer comfort. But it was Sway the cat who did something truly extraordinary. While everyone was focused on the chick, Sway, who normally wasn't allowed in the intensive care area, managed to sneak inside. He didn't pounce or hiss. Instead, he approached the tiny, shivering penguin chick with a quiet curiosity. He gently nudged the little bird with his head. Then he did something that stunned everyone watching. Sway curled his warm, fluffy body around the penguin chick, purring loudly. A cat's purr is known to have a calming, even healing effect, with vibrations at a frequency that can promote healing and reduce stress. And in that moment, it was exactly what the little penguin needed. Miraculously, the penguin chick began to respond. It stopped shivering. Cuddled against Sway's warm, vibrating fur, the little bird finally relaxed. A short while later, it even started to show an interest in food for the first time, The keepers were amazed. Sway, the little orange cat, had succeeded where all their modern equipment and expertise had failed. He had provided a kind of comfort that was pure, instinctual, and deeply healing. Sway stayed with the penguin chick, who the keepers lovingly named Pip, for the next several days. He became Pip's personal, purring hot water bottle. He would groom Pip's downy feathers gently, and his constant, comforting presence gave the little chick the strength to fight for its life. Ralph would often watch over them both, a proud older brother looking after his unique little family. Thanks to Sway's unconventional nursing, Pip grew stronger each day. Soon, he was strong enough to be reintroduced to the colony, a healthy and thriving little penguin. This incredible act of interspecies kindness became a local legend. It showed everyone that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes the best medicine is a warm hug and a gentle purr from a furry friend. The story of Sway and Pip is a beautiful reminder of the powerful connections that can form between animals, transcending all boundaries. It highlights the empathy and compassion that exist in the natural world, often in the most unexpected places. It's not just a story about a cat and a penguin. It's a story about hope, resilience, and the universal language of kindness. It shows that sometimes the simplest act of warmth and companionship can be the very thing that saves a life. What do you think of this amazing story? It just melts my heart every time. Let me know in the comments if you've ever witnessed an unlikely animal friendship. Thank you so much for watching with me today. If you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next story. See you next time.